willpower. Will is the key. Willpower. I know a little bit about what I'm talking about. I don't know much as you do, I'm sure. I'm sure everybody needs more learning than I, much more of a scholar than I. But I know about coming back from seemingly unsurmountable odds. I know about coming back from when doctors tell you that you can't or that you shouldn't. Oh, you're too old. You shouldn't be. You should sit down somewhere and take it easy. Yeah, I got my AARP card in my wallet right now. In the same group. So you should sit down, sir, because of your diagnosis, and don't do a damn thing. Bullshit. Hell no. Every time I go to the doctor, they tell me what I shouldn't be doing and what I should be doing and what I won't do and what I can't do. And I politely go out the door and do whatever the fuck I want to do. And I'm going to do that until they throw dirt on top. This is my life. And I choose to live it the way I want it. I won't let you decide. I live this, man. I don't care how long or short it is. It's mine, motherfucker. And I'm going to use it how I see fit. So your stories motivate me. They say, oh, after 35 years of lifting weights and open heart surgery and dying 3 times on the operating table, CT.
Hey, sound check. Let me know you guys can hear me.
What motivates you? Your story motivates me. Your story motivates me. The stories of extreme will. People that came through something or circumstances that they were not supposed to go through. You just ain't supposed to be able to do it. But he did it any goddamn way. It is impossible until some crazy son of a bitch has the audacity to believe that no matter what the expert or the doctor says, I can still do that shit. And if you don't believe it, just sit your ass down over here and watch me do it. How do you teach people to not look at something and say immediately, because the appearance, I can't do it, I give up, before they even attempt it? It's overtraining.
Yes. Hey, guys, what is going on? What's up, YouTube? MFG. We got some people on Instagram. It's much better on YouTube, man. Gonna go over some charts. Let's add this to the stage. There we go. And hey, always remember, man, whatever it is you think about comes about. And I promise you, whatever it is you focus on, come on, man, that's the shit that's gonna grow in your life. What's up, Rich? Rich, what's up, baby? Let's pull up a chart. I was gonna go through I was looking for 10 that I liked, but I only found 9. I mean, I like that I thought were really worth paying attention to. And we'll get into those. Yeah, PG's on the list, bro. PG's on the list. Oh, let's see. Boom, there we go. This one's not on the list, but we got it pulled up. Just something for you. A little food for thought. On this chart, first thing jumps out at me, RSI is 78. Do you see that anywhere else? No, you did not. Price has come into an area where it has stopped before, but what's good about this, or what's interesting, if you notice, that's a doji, man. So we got price stopping right on that doji, right on a 78 RSI. Could be a good spot. So if you haven't taken profits in AMD and you're in that, I would do that here. I talked about it in the second income stream. If you're an AMY, I don't know, maybe if there's a stage 1 that you could roll it to, might be worth doing it. Especially if you can keep the same income. That'd be beautiful. As far as those inside of the CIS program. Let's get out of it. Let's check out Procter and Gamble. So these are the 9 that I think are the best shot right now. If I was looking to trade, these are 9 trades that I'd be in. If you're looking to, let me see if I got it in here. Whatever you're looking to do. Trade, buy and hold, swing trade. These are all set up for that. Or something similar. Let's see. Man, I only have it in there, do it? Damn. I think I just taken it out. Oh, well. So here we are. We're looking at the Procter and Gamble chart. First thing it just jumps right off at me. I mean, look at this bottom here. Boom. This 157 range. This 157 range. Hold on. So we're going to call this 9 easy trades for Monday. We'll see how they play out. That's just a title here. So we got our level of support right here, right? So this is a tradable bottom is what that means. You'll hear them, maybe hear some on CNBC. If you watch, you'll hear the hedge fund managers talking about it put in a tradable bottom. And that's what they mean by this. So look at all the times price stopped here. I mean, if it continues to stop there over and over and over and over and over, you know what? That's just giving you a message, right? Message of the charts. Man, look at this. 2 nice target options. If it's me, I mean, there's a target. There's a target. As with this, I don't know, maybe a 156 stop loss somewhere right in there. That 156 range is where I'd have my stop. And then I'd have my targets. You know, this is a B&B trade. So we got to be aware that we're going to run into trouble. Even though I have targets marked up here, which are previous high targets, we're going to probably run into trouble right around this 166 range. That's still $7 away. If I was an options trader, this kind of stuff I look for. All right, so that's Procter and Gamble. I'll save this inside the MFG chart package. If you go to the home screen at stockcharts.com, your dashboard, look to the left, it says public charts. You can get access to the money flow trade ideas. So I put that in there. It's Procter and Gamble. Let's see. The next one that I expect to run this week, Tree. Now, we have a similar setup. First thing when I look at the chart, if this catches my eye right off the bat, I love it. And it's this idea that each time price got down into this level, now it never made it over here, right? But each time price got down into this level, boom, 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 we see it hold. Okay, we see it hold. So that tells me this is an area, this is what we would call a tradable bottom. And we have an easy place to put a stop loss. And if let's say it breaks it and comes right back up, boom, we know we get back in. Okay, that's the game. We got to get past a few little hurdles here. Right in here, right in here. This is not a dividend paying stock, so the 200-day moving average isn't really in play for me. But we do have a lot of action right in here. So obviously we got to get past 33. That's not a sizable target. But we could definitely have a target in this 43 range, up into here, right? 54 range. We got a target. It might hold up there at the 200. And we definitely got the moving averages, right? Pretty sure there's one in there, but I'll put these charts all in there. I may have to go back out and take out some dupes. Some of them have already been marked up pretty nice. Pretty sure a tree has been. Let's see. Hey, Lisa, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Holistic Trader says he has a 180 on Procter and Gamble. That's about right. I'll finish. I haven't finished my whiteboard. It's almost done. I think I posted one inside of Discord, but it wasn't complete yet. Let's see. You know, if you're not trading in Discord with us and you'd like to, man, just hit me up. Like, let's see. Yeah, so tree, this is a nice setup, man. And you can see each time it got pulled back to that 200-day. I mean, look at this. Even though I just told you, I usually use 200-day when it comes to dividend stocks, but pull, it's still a pull, right? And then I think we'll see a pull. It's sloping down. That's not good. Hanesbrands, HBI, Hanesbrands. Let's see. Man. I love how as soon as I need something, I can never find it. Oh, just a second.
Until some crazy son of a bitch has the audacity to believe that no matter what the expert or the doctor says, I can still do that shit. And if you don't believe it, just sit your ass down over there and watch me do it. How do you teach people to not look at something and say immediately, because the appearance, I can't do it, I give up, before they even attempt it? Oh, that's overtraining. Simply because it sounds like more than I ever done before. I can't do that. I won't even try. I won't even try. I give up before I even try. No. Oh, I tried, but I fell short. I tried my best, but I fell short. Is there victory in that? Goddamn right it is. Anytime that you give your best effort, that you give everything that you possibly can give, there is satisfaction in knowing that I did my absolute best. I did all I could do. There's victory in that. There's satisfaction in that. Effort is so important. It is so important. The effort that you give. My last competition, I was unsuccessful in my attempt, but I consider it.
All right, man. Let's see. All right, sorry about that. A little bit of technical difficulties. Trying to. Hanesbrands firm says the value is 1630. That's not bad. I wouldn't play with bull. Let's see. Yeah, I love CT. Let's see. Hanesbrands. This is on my conviction list. Top 9 stocks that I like right now. Hanesbrands engaged in the manufacturing and basics of basic innerwear brands. The company designs, manufactures, sources, and sells a broad range of basics innerwear apparel such as t-shirts, bras, panties, shopwear, underwear, socks. It owns a portfolio of a pair of brands, core basic innerwear apparel. We all know their stuff, right? I didn't realize they were headquartered in North Carolina. So, yeah, that's what we got here. Same thing. When I look, this is what I like seeing, man. I like to look and just see that it's been here before, price has stopped here before, and then it's moved up. Now, the problem is it's a hell of a sloping downtrend here. Look, they tried to break it here. You know, it made a run, and it went to break it. It's just come right back down. So now I think we try to take this line, and you kind of just start drawing. And we have what we would call a sloping down channel here. So this sloping down channel, I don't know. Maybe we're going sideways now. Let's get a breakout. Let's get this going. I like the stock. It's undervalued. They've just had one fucking problem after another. If you go read up on any of the reports, you'll see. The TSI, you know what that is? Right here, we like to see that curl. We got it. It always curls before the turn, okay? And we want to see that histogram slope in our direction. And we've got all of that going on, okay? I like that one. So we've done Procter and Gamble, Tree, Hanesbrands. Now here's one, and now McDonald's. Our celebrity movie star trader Michael Crow dropped this in. Of course, we follow it every day, but kind of nice to have somebody else confirming what you're already thinking. It has stopped here before several times, and now we stopped here again on a doji, by the way. Bam. We've got the curl of the TSI. We got the slope of the MACD. Everything is coming into play, man. We're coming off a extreme RSI. I like this. It's the first time we've gotten McDonald's underneath the 200-day in so long. I hadn't actually spoke about it, man. Instagram, wake up. What's up, man? Going over to YouTube. Follow me over there. Stop being weird. So we don't have our 4-bar count that we typically look for. We look once we get our anchor point. That doji adds a couple points as far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned, adds a couple points and a couple bars, and boom. So we head up, and we can borrow from over here. I used to talk about borrowing if we had stopped here before. So between that and the doji, I got enough to move on. Prices above the 5. I'm executing on McDonald's. McDonald's has a shit ton of stores. We don't need to go into all that, do we? Business has actually been pretty good for McDonald's. It's probably one of the better stocks that I've owned out my lifetime. So this is a buy and hold, but I would pick it up as a trade. I may try to do it with options. Let's see. All right, let's look at FE. FE is a utility company. Utility stocks are the new black, man. Utility stocks are hot again. Everybody loves them. They're tied in with AI. We're going to need computing power. They're tied in with the new Bitcoin becoming legalized and crypto spreading across the world. We're going to need more fucking energy, okay? And they're realizing that's not right now. Wind turbine and all that stuff's just not going to cut it. So we're going to have to leave these electrical companies to do what they do. Now, I own a shit ton of electrical companies. I feel like I've always promoted SC, Duke, ED, Dominion, FE. We've owned for years. So if you've been in the MMG for a while, you should have plenty of utility exposure, okay? And you know, having 5 or 10% of your account exposed to utilities is not a bad idea for dividends either. And then for trading, we use the UTSL. So let's see. And here, not as big a deal of a technical chart. I mean, I'm not as excited about it. Maybe it looks a little better. Yeah, I don't know. But up here is where it stops all the time. And I think true value. I think true value on FE is around $43, if I'm not mistaken. This is a regional company, though. Does anybody have the true value of that off close to hand here? We first got involved in this using social sentiment, okay? And what I mean by that idea of social sentiment, what I mean by that is the utility. This is a stock that was based out of Ohio, and they did some dirty stuff. Stock got hit, stock comes down. We step in, we start buying some. Really, guys? Man. Sorry, some of this stuff was supposed to have already been up here. FirstEnergy Corporation and its subsidiary. Man, is this going to... I need to go to speech therapy. Are involved in the transmission, distribution, and generation of electricity. Its segments include distribution, integrated, and standalone transmission. The distribution segment, which consists of the Ohio companies and FirstEnergy, Pennsylvania Electric Company, PE and PA, distributes electricity throughout the Ohio, Pennsylvania area. So I like that. All right, next one. So far, we've had Procter and Gamble, Tree, Hanesbrands, McDonald's, FE. These are my top 9 trades of the week that I think are going to play out this week. Number 9, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6, CARP. Yeah, I tried to pick from different categories, not categories, but different sectors, so that we had a little bit from everything, man. A little bit from everybody. Want somebody? Oh, yeah. Tip ranks tends to run hot though, man. Manuel, what's up, baby? What's up? Dylan says it's $44 on Morningstar. Appreciate you, sir. Hey, Dylan, get with me this week, man. About us doing a live. We'll take care of that this week. And Target. I don't know about Target. I want to like it. I want to like the chart. I want to like everything about it, but it seems like they just keep having one problem after another. All of a sudden, I got crazy tired. Could be because it's midnight, man. God damn. Let's see. So Dylan says he likes Target here. I own it. I got some, so hopefully he's right. Got a Morningstar. All right, let's see what's up, man. So this is CART. Number 6 is CART. CART could easily run back to this 65 range or 50 range, high 50s, 51, 52, 53, up into here, man. This would be a standard swing trade if you wanted to swing trade it. Respect the dojis on this. This thing puts in dojis. We've got we got a doji right there in the box. So parked right on the 200. So we could easily go into the 47 and 53 range If you're trading with 47 as a target, it means you're probably going to use a shorter RSI as well. Consider throwing that 7 RSI up there with the 14. That's what I use for my day trading. It works well. As always, we got the curl and almost the crossover of the TSI going down, and the MACD histogram is going in our direction. That was number 6 cart. Now, in the restaurant space, we already had McDonald's, but I really want to show you this Cava. Cava is much smaller than McDonald's, obviously, and is an acquisition target, meaning it can be taken over. Boom! We've had a lot of those. Cava doesn't have a lot of shares. That's why the share price is so much higher. $77.89. This is an easy swing trade. Still, the swing trade target is below the 200. That's how volatile this stock has gotten. Again, look left to right, and what do I see? A bunch of trying to be like me. Bunch of the what is that song? Take a look to the, I don't remember. Anyway, we see what we have here, right? So we have a box, man. We have something we can play off. We have a tradable bottom in a very volatile stock with an upside target of about 100. And man, if it gets through there, who knows? Cava, the market cap on Cava is not that big. Let me see. Let me see what it. Market cap $9 billion. $9 billion. This is like a small crypto coin. I remember when $1 billion was a lot, man. Cava Group is a category defining. Wow, I never heard it described like this. Cava Group is a category defining Mediterranean fast casual restaurant brand. The company's Mediterranean cuisine unites taste and health with a menu that features chef curated and customizable bowls, pitas, its dips, breads, spreads, and dressings are centrally produced and sold in grocery stores. Its menu offers a range of dietary preferences from hearty and indulgent to vegan and vegetarian and gluten-free, dairy-free, Plato and keto and nut-free diets. So I'm trying to get to the goddamn number of stores. Come on. So it currently operates in 26 states. They don't have the number of stores on there. Cava, baby. I like the Cava. Should be an easy swing trade. Easy swing trade. All right. That was number 7. That was number 7. Now, number 8. You notice these all have, it gets weird doing the technicals on them because they all have exactly the same technicals. Number 8 is nothing other than the SPUY. The S&P 500 has reached, according to the SPY, 614. RSI just went extreme. When you get extreme RSI, it doesn't mean the market has to come down, but it does let you know, hey, maybe. Now, an all-time extreme high doesn't mean it has to come down. We're getting brand new crossovers in the MACD. So the some of the indicators, they're fine. They're not over, it's just now reaching into the extreme. What does that mean? That means don't get too fucking bearish in here, man. Okay? This could hold up. This could easily go sideways. The reason I'm saying this, if you look at my board, I've got shit ton of stocks that are just now breaking out, man. So maybe it pauses. You can correct pausing in time and pausing through time and through marching time off or through price reduction is what I'm trying to say. Let's see. So, but I will look at possibly, if we get too far away here, I may look at putting on some puts to inside of the cyst. Inside of cyst, we might do that. So Instagram. So the SPY is number 8. Won't get too much into that. It's pushing to some levels. Doesn't mean it has to come down. It just means a lot of fucking stocks inside of the S&P are hitting a 70. But what about the big 7? Everybody used to tell me there's only 7 stocks taking the market up. Not anymore. Now there's a whole bunch of other ones, man. Look at Uber. Uber's still there. Uber's pushing up against his old highs. It needs to rip, man. I don't know. Might be hard to do it with the market sitting on a 70 or a size. Something to keep in mind. These are just this. Uber's not one on my list, by the way. Neither is CRM. Salesforce.com is not on my list, but it is breaking out. Dow stock trading below the 200. You might want to look at that. If you're not in it, now's the time to get in it. Those two aren't on the list. SPY is. This one is on the list. Coin. And it is time to ring the bell here. Take some money off. We've had a nice run. We've basically doubled. We've gone from $150 in April to a double $370 in a very short order of time. I would be taking this down. I'm down to about a half position now. I might even trim up Coney in the second income stream and roll it to something that's a stage one or has potential for upside. That was Coin. We did the SPY. And now here's one you might not expect. Number 9 on the 9 stocks that I think have a chance to run next week. Number 9 is the Opportunity Trust T-Rex 2 times long. GameStop. This is purely trading here, guys. Okay. This is GameStop. GameStop is setting up, man. Now this is the 2X to GameStop. So be very fucking careful. Let's look at the regular one. Back up, baby. Back up, baby. Let's see. So when I look at this chart of GameStop, this is what I'm looking at. Big sell-off. Stopped here before. You know, boom, boom. In this area. I would probably run a dual stop loss, or I'd be pretty quick to cut it, because anything under that 22 range right there where I have that line and that arrow, anything under that, that's broken support. Expect it to go down to at least another $1 or $2. I mean, I might do 2 tiers, honestly. Do a stop there and a stop right in here because it's been here before. So, depending on how risky you want to play it. Maybe you don't play the 2X, okay? Maybe you don't do the 2X, but if the goal is to trade and to make money, you might consider it. I day trade GameStop every so often because it has just stupid volatility. We'll look at a couple people asked me about Target, and then let's get the hell out of here. And I'll see you guys in the morning. Yeah, Target looks all right. Target looks like Pepsi, man. I mean, look at Pepsi. It looks like Walmart too, just going sideways, sideways. Look at the sideways on Pepsi. I like it. I like big butts, and I ain't gonna lie. Let's see. Boom, boom. And let's see. Oh, I forgot one thing here. What am I doing, man? Let me see. Okay. I see what's going on there. Took me a second. I apologize for that.
My greatest competition. Why, CT, you didn't get it? Because the day before that competition, my doctor looked me in the face and he said, if you go out there and you try to bench press 705 pounds, it's going to
do with the Bitcoin besides it just gather value.
Real estate developers in New York City, they're not buying the real estate because they want to live in it.
But like most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them
I'll have the list down in the show notes on here, those 9 stocks.
There's a name for them. We call them poor. We call them poor. Okay? right? Like the point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever more. Forever.
Right, but I mean, we can all look Bitcoin sort of as
forever more. People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. There's a name for them. We call them poor. 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 We call them poor.